Hi TinyLife families, I hope you're all keeping safe and well. My name is Joanne and I work on the breast pump loan service for TinyLife. As a result of the recent coronavirus lockdown, I'll not be in the office to answer any breastfeeding questions you might have. So I have a few quick tips that hopefully will help you maximise your supply in the early days. The first thing is it's really important to look after yourself in terms of your physical and mental health. You need to give your body the strength as it adjusts to this new job it has to do. So you need to feed yourself, rest yourself, be patient with yourself, and be kind to yourself. So to kickstart your supply, you should be expressing between 8 and 12 times in 24 hours. And that includes at least once at night. You might find it more convenient to pump every 2 hours for 15 minutes double pumping throughout the day, but be sure to do a couple of pumps during the night as well. The hormones released for whenever you pump at night are really efficient at maximising your supply, and these same hormones help you go back to sleep as well, which is a great extra. In preparation for expressing, get something to drink and something to eat beside you where you're going to pump. Also bring something of baby's home with you when you're discharged from the hospital. Bring something home every day that you can have a good smell of that as you massage your breasts in preparation for putting the pump onto yourself. This does a number of things. The smell of your baby tells your body that you're making milk for a baby, not for the pump. The smell also helps by breathing in the infections, any infections in your baby's environment that day. You will breathe them in. Your body will make antibodies against those, and this will go into your milk supply, which in turn goes into your baby. Also, the massaging of your breast is really important because that mimics the baby's touch. If baby's directly breastfeeding, there'll be lots of touch, thrashing around, and that releases the hormone oxytocin, which tells your body to let down the milk. So if you get to the stage of skin to skin with your baby, that again will help let down your milk. You can adjust these pumps, the vacuum and cycle, to suit your supply, and you can turn them up and down as you go through a pumping session to maximize your milk, but there's no need whatsoever to turn the pump up to high. You will risk hurting yourself, which can reduce your milk supply as you'll associate it with pain. And also remember, be kind to yourself. It needs to be comfortable. Its frequency is key, not how high up the pump is turned. You might find you don't make much milk at first. This is absolutely normal. You're trying to start the demand and supply cycle. If you keep up your demand every 2 to 3 hours, over 24 hours, 48 hours, then you'll find that your milk supply will usually follow. Remember, your baby's stomach is so tiny whenever they're born. Some babies' tummies are even just as small as a marble. They don't take a lot of milk to fill them. You don't need to make a lot of milk to fill them either. So sometimes you're collecting it only in a syringe, but the more you pump more frequently and consistently over the coming weeks, that will begin to increase. You don't need to expect any great volumes in the early days. That's normal. I can't stress enough the importance of being kind to yourself at this stage. You've had a great shock, and you should really be very proud of the fact that you are undertaking this challenge to do the best for your baby. Every single drop of milk that you make for your baby is beneficial to them. So be proud of yourself. You're doing fantastically. If you express gently and often while making sure to feed and rest yourself, spend some time in the company of your new baby and babies, you'll find that you'll get amazing results. I'm wishing you all the best. I look forward to being in touch with some of you soon whenever things get all back to normal. In the meantime, if you have any issues, please contact your hospital lactation consultant, your midwives. They still are your port of call for any breastfeeding problems or pumping problems. And stay safe and all the best. Take care. Bye-bye.